Star Wars is here. Fortnite got a massive update for the new season, which means ranks reset. The problem is, build mode has an insanely high skill ceiling, and there's a completely new loot pool that I'm not used to yet. So I'm gonna have to rely on my strengths, which are stealth, map knowledge, and camping. But how will I climb through the ranks without any high elimination games? This is an in-depth look at my brand new Chapter 6 Season 3 rank strategy. And I'm already almost unreal. I mean, Emperor. Here we are, everybody. Chapter 6 Season 3, the Star Wars season. So, the first thing we like to do, we like to stay on the bus almost until we get to the very end. Why do we do that? Because we want to have as much altitude as possible when we see where the first ring is. We want to be as high in the sky as we can when we see where the first ring forms. So Bill likes to fly back towards the middle. So because the bus route ended in the north, there's going to be less players in the north, because kids just tend to jump off the bus early. We got 10 seconds until we see where the ring is. We're going down south. I don't like to fly over any hills. I like to steer away from the hills. The closer you are to the ground, there could be a player on the ground, and then that could visualize your glider sound effect. Okay, they're going over there. Hopefully they didn't see us land here. The nice thing about this bush, there's no chests, there's no materials, there's no reason for anybody to come to this bush. Important thing for me this season, the way I'm playing, I need to know where all the fishing spots are that are on the edge of the island. So down south, we've got a fishing spot here. If we move a little west, there's a fishing spot there. If we go north by Resistance Base, on this beach, there's a fishing spot. This is a fishing spot. There's a couple of different places to get fishing rods. That's a fishing spot there. And at Shining Span, right there, is a fishing spot. And we go farther southeast. This island here is a fishing spot. And now that the turtles are closer to the edge of the map, you can use the fishing rods on the turtles as well. Camping in Fortnite can be stressful. Ah! Jeez Louise! Oh, Jesus! When I'm grinding to hit Unreal, I can be playing anywhere from 7 to 12 hours a day, which is why I decided to take my setup to the next level. To help me go from this to this. Hey, hey, hey! The Hbada E3 ergonomic office chair has changed the game for me during those long gaming sessions. The T-shaped support system has so many customizable features, it feels like a chair built just for me. It even has floating wing lumbar support and 6D armrests for maximum comfort in any position. The 4D neck pillow is super adjustable, which allows you to get just the right spot. It even has a pull-out leg rest, which comes in handy while I'm killing time camping in the water. There's a reason why this chair has won a bunch of awards. There's nothing else like it on the market right now. Trust me, once you try out the E3, you won't want to sit in anything else. So far so good, and now we're just waiting. The new Star Wars weapons, they're all very confusing. It's all numbers and letters, and I don't really know what they do. They just shoot lasers. So we're more or less avoiding the weapons this season. We did try TIE fighter camping. We tried X-Wing camping. But the problem, the X-Wings and the TIE fighters, they don't fly high enough. And they're very easy to shoot out of the sky. You can actually take 600 storm damage before you get storm sickness. 10 minutes. That's right. So if a full-length game of Fortnite takes about 25 minutes, you can take a big 10-minute chunk out of that game where you're just hanging out by yourself in the storm. So I think we might take a little chance here. There's a fishing rod right here, and then we could go back behind this rock and fish for a little bit. We're pretty well hidden here. We don't bother with the shield fish. It's going to be a 2-tick storm after this one. We'll grab this little guy to help us out a bit. Top 4 now. It's going to be 5 tick next, so we need these other players to find each other. Well, we might be able to get there. Probably not though. Storm sickness is probably going to... Yeah, there. We've taken 500 now. If we can sneak in backside, we will. Dead side, I mean. Dead side, dead side. Top 3 now. We're now in storm sickness. Alright, 3rd place. 3rd place, and we took 0 damage from any other players. Here we go. A big 3%. Welcome to game number 2. We're gonna stay on the bus until almost the very end. We thank the bus driver because it's just polite. Okay, I don't think they saw us land, and we made sure that we were never close enough to them that they could get a visual representation of our glider. And I certainly don't think we were close enough for them to hear the Coral Buddies singing, so... Alright, now that they're out of the picture... I mean, I do love hiding in a bush, but I've got an even better spot. We are in our hiding spot, right by our fishing spot, and we should be in the ring for a while. Let's see if the ring does what we think and it sticks to this part of the map. The ring has stuck pretty much exactly where we figured it would. So we should be able to hang out under this dock for quite a while. This hoodie is available at BushCampDad.com. So I do see the question come up in chat, why are you not taking shields or eating shieldfish? So you may remember, if you've watched my strategy videos, the one-shot strat, where we try to take as little damage as possible from other players. So we don't take shields, and we also make sure to only have around 10 HP, because the amount of damage you take versus the amount of damage you give, that affects your rank. So taking damage from players is bad. We might not get a lot of time to do any fishing. That's the only downside. Okay, we're just barely not going to be in the next ring. But it's already going to be a 2-tick storm. So we're going to have to fish quickly. Oh, we're in the very middle of the next ring. Well, I don't want to get eliminated by a player. So I guess that's it. GG. 5th place. We took no damage from any players. And we should probably go up another 2%. Another 3%. 55%. We are getting there. Okay, so it looks like the northwest part of the map. This will be the emptiest part of the map, except there's the resistance base is a new POI, so not sure how many people will go there since it's at the very tail end of the bus route. There's a fishing spot right on my marker there. Actually, there's another good, this is a really good hiding spot. I think we made it. We're hoping that the ring sticks in this area, so maybe our hiding spot, and maybe we can be in the next ring. That would be ideal. Yep, the ring is very much sticking to the southern part of the map. You can see there's no space between the storm and the next ring. That's been there since the first ring. I'm gonna wait a minute I like to let the storm roll through before we pop out of our hiding spot here. Scatter Blaster. Ooh, can we get 3 with 1? Get a 3 for 1 here? Nice. Alright, that worked out really well. We might be able to go and hang out in the water for a bit. You can spend 10 minutes in a 1-tick storm before storm sickness kicks in. So that's what we try to do. We try to spend the maximum amount of time we can in the storm, because there's generally not a lot of other people. Okay, now we've taken 500 in storm. There's 9 players left. Okay, I think this is our final resting spot right here. I don't want to risk getting eliminated by someone. Especially like a lowly diamond player. That would just tank our rank. Alright. 7th place, we took no damage from any other players, and we didn't get eliminated by somebody with a lower rank. So we should gain a couple of percent. There we go. 2% gained. GG.